Hi guys, it's Caroline here and I'm gate crashing the book club today because I'm such a slow reader. Charlie is definitely the reader amongst us. So I read a business book, let's say once every 6 months, and even if it's a book I really want to read, I must admit I'm really, really slow. And I don't like books that have just got loads and loads of writing. I'm a bit of a kid in that respect. So I'm here today to talk about The Conquer Kit. I really like this book because it's very much a doing book. So it's not just a big kind of business heavy book where it's just about reading. Actually, it's about you taking action and you doing stuff. So I'm such a kid. When I saw it said stuff like, you can colour in and you can stick stuff and you can print. I was like, ooh, that's my kind of book. So Natalie MacNeil is from She Takes on the World. And I know we've kind of researched her quite a lot in doing a league of her own. And, we both know that she has so much inspirational stuff and she's created a fantastic business for herself. And so she's kind of sharing in this book really kind of how to go about doing your own business. So I'd say it's definitely a book for if you're at the beginning of your journey and you're looking at starting out. So I know you filled this in and this is yours, so I get to see all what you've said. Hope there's nothing in here about me.
Writing, I hate Caroline.
I know, I'm going to find it all out now. I can actually see all your plans.
She just found a post-it note that says tidy up my office, which I have not done.
How long has that been in here?
Well, 6 months.
So what I really like is it kind of starts at the beginning of your business journey. And so from kind of having an idea and how do you then kind of take it from that idea and turn it into a business. Now, it kind of starts, so I've got this here, it's your ABC product plan. And I really like, and I don't know if you can see it, but it kind of tells you how long each section should take. So it's very much a kind of book you can pick up and say, right, I've got an hour and a half, I'm going to read this and then I'm going to do the task associated with it. And I quite like that to kind of know how long things are. So with this, it's kind of outlining that you should have 3 products, or 3 services. So let's say if you're a coach, for example, about having 3 different kind of price points. So product A, B, and C, and how the first product should be, a freebie. The second one is that kind of mini, and then your third one is your kind of premium offering. And it talks you through it, but it's really good in that it gives you kind of things to really think about. So, based on your research, what problems do your ideal clients face, which we know is absolutely critical when coming up with your business idea. Based on what you'd like to earn and what your ideal client wants to pay, what's the right price for what you have to offer? So I just find it really makes you think, like it gets you kind of thinking, oh, actually, yeah, all this stuff which you might not have thought about when you've just come up with an idea, really kind of talks you through it in quite a gentle, easy, not too scary, not too intimidating way. And I really, really like that. And I can see that you've obviously had a good go at completing some of these.
No, and this is one I rated really highly too. Yeah. It's quite funny actually. So, Caroline is being completely honest when she says how much she likes this book. She mentioned it in a Facebook group that we're both in, and I said, oh, I've just ordered a copy on Amazon, and she said, no, I bought you a copy, and she'd already ordered me a copy and sent it in the post to me, which is very sweet. So Caroline got me this copy.
Yeah, it's really good. And then like here, for example, we have the name test, which takes 10 minutes. For this exercise, we'll be diving into a full 360 degrees view of your business name that you've chosen and whether it's the best fit for your growing empire. And then it's got a number of questions just for you to easily say, is the URL available? Is it easy to pronounce? And it's really basic stuff, but actually it's really important stuff. And it's just so simple. And that's what I like. It's a really simple book, but really concise and really good, useful information. So I think if you're starting a business and you're just at that kind of point where you've got an idea, then it's definitely worth getting this. There's lots of, again, bits for you to fill in. And I am a bit of a sucker for that. If I could have stickers with it, I would have done, but there was no stickers. I have to provide my own.
I think it's quite interesting too, because we are very different book readers. Like, as Caroline's saying, she gets excited when it says, grab your pens. I roll my eyes and I'm like, I just want to read and give me the information as quickly as you can. But we both really liked it. And yeah, I haven't filled out some of those sections. And I definitely looked through it. And like Caroline was saying, it is for people in their very first steps. So there were some, for me as an established entrepreneur, there were sections where I was like, do you know what, I don't really need to focus on this as much. However, I still came away and I am quite critical when it comes to rating books. And I have my own little personal rating system that I keep a note of. And again, this is one that scored really highly with me, even though I'm not their target audience by any stretch.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. You know, this one, it takes a full day, conquer a year of content in a day. And then there's the exercises to do it. Here you've got your website blueprint, 30 minutes. Your website is your digital home. And if built right, it can be one of the most powerful tools. And then tons of questions and tasks to get you going. So I would say, yeah, it's a book. Obviously, it's a business book, but it's so much more. And I think, yeah, she describes it as a canvas for your dreams and your goals. And that's what it is. It's definitely not your conventional business book. You have to take action. You can't buy this and just kind of leave it there and not do anything. It's meant for you to use it, actively use it, and kind of do what you will with it. So definitely, if you're at the beginning of your journey, or if you've kind of got a new idea, it's a really good place to start. So, you know, you and I both rate it. I love it. And actually, I've got her follow-up. I've got her kind of yearly diary kind of thing. And I really like that as well. So.
And it's not expensive. It's £10, isn't it?
Yeah, something like £10.
And I think it's basically, it's essentially replacing a kind of startup coach in a lot. You know, these are questions that someone will probably charge you quite a lot of money to come in for a day and brainstorm with you and ask you these questions. And it's actually, they're all in one place. Yeah. I mean, I think it's brilliant value for money.
Yeah, and also it's quite inspirational. Of course, there's the usual lovely, nice quotes because of, you know, book on business wouldn't be complete without those. So yeah, absolutely. It's called the Conquer Kit. Definitely recommend. Go and check it out. Get your pens, get your paper and your scribbles and go for it.